2 years in, does the Citizen Tsuyosa still hold its place as one of the best integrated watches, or has the competition like the PRX left it behind? After owning it for a year, I've faced that very question. Today, I'm going to share my journey with this watch, the highs, the lows, and whether it still deserves your attention. When you first see the dial in person, one question comes to mind: how much design inspiration is too much? The white dial immediately draws comparison to Rolex Datejust. The applied indices, long, rectangular, and polished, look undeniably luxurious. And the Cyclops lens or the date at 3 o'clock, it's a bold move, adding functionality and character. But does leaning this close to a classic hurt its identity or enhance it? That's the question Citizen has answered beautifully, by making it feel like its own piece, balancing inspiration with uniqueness, resulting in a watch that feels luxurious in its own right, without the Rolex price tag. Then there's the wearability, a 40mm case size that sits just over 11mm thick. It feels just right, not too big, not too small. Whether it's casual or formal, it always fits the moment. But when it comes to wearability, the real star of the show is the bracelet. The integrated president style bracelet elevates the whole experience. It hugs the wrist perfectly with brushed and polished links that feel far more luxurious than the price suggests. But I have to remind you, since it's an integrated bracelet, you have to really love it because you're not swapping it out for a leather strap or an NATO. So the real downside, the clasp. It's a bit cheap and flimsy. But honestly, since it's something you would only interact with twice a day, it's easy to overlook. The overall experience of wearing the Tsuyosa more than makes up for that small inconvenience. Inside, you get Citizen's automatic movement, the caliber 8210. You get a 40-hour power reserve, which is decent but not groundbreaking, and it operates at 21,600 beats per hour. It's a workhorse movement that's reliable and easy to maintain, but it's not designed to wow you with a cutting-edge technology or precision finishing. Since the Tissot PRX is the Tsuyosa's closest rival, it's only fair to compare its movement to the Powermatic 80. It offers better 80-hour power reserve, it operates at the same frequency, and it has way better accuracy and better anti-magnetism. But let's not forget the trade-offs, like the plastic components used in the Powermatic 80, something that's definitely worth considering. So does the Tsuyosa's movement fall short? In technical terms, yes. A mid-tier movement like the Powermatic 80 outclasses it in almost every measurable way. But here's the thing, people often get too obsessed with specs. The caliber 8210 does exactly what it's meant to do. It's a simple, reliable movement that keeps the cost down, allowing Citizen to focus on delivering a well-designed, high-value watch. So after a year, what's it been like? Honestly, it's been fantastic. Every time I put it on, it reminds me of why I picked it up in the first place. There's a quiet satisfaction in knowing you've chosen something that feels far more expensive than its $300 price tag. At the end, the question still remains: how does it hold up against the Tissot PRX, the gold standard of integrated watches in this price segment, and for a good reason? With its polished and refined look, it offers everything you'd expect from a top-tier choice at this price point. I know that because I own the PRX too, and I love it. But if the PRX feels like the safe choice, the Tsuyosa feels like a hidden gem. It holds its own in a way that's refreshing, offering a unique blend of style and value. So 2 years after its launch, the Citizen Tsuyosa feels like an unbeatable offer. From its bold design choices to its steadfast movement, it continues to deliver a high level of satisfaction even after a year of owning it. And at this price point, it feels like one of the smartest buys out there. Let me know in the comments which one would you prefer, the PRX or the Tsuyosa. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. I've got more watch content coming your way, so stay tuned.